Hi, everybody. I'm Mike.
Hi,
How you doing?
good. Took out PVC pipe today. I
Right
glued
on.
my tubes together and the glue warped it.
Oh no.
I glued my tubes together. But yeah, it was just temporary anyway.
Yep.
Until I actually go to the hardware store and get some 1.5 inch. I was checking out the cutters. I'm not going to cut it with a hacksaw. You know,
Wave
I
at
mean,
me, Nick.
I'm not Nick.
No, that's Nick.
Hi, Nicky.
Hi, Nick.
Little Nicky.
Hey, Dustin, wave at me.
Hey, Mike. Oh, we're on live, aren't we? Oh,
Hi.
How you doing?
I'll be good.
How you doing?
I'll be okay. Budgies rule. Hell yeah.
I'm going
So
to
let
talk a
me
little longer tonight. She don't got to work till noon tomorrow.
let me
Go figure.
run down the list and say hi to everybody. There's Dave Larson. Hello. We got Mike and Pat here.
Hey, Dave. Hey, Mike.
Not a great gamer.
Hey, Nog.
Holy
people.
Cowgirl Paranormal. Hello.
Holy cow, girl.
Let's see.
Seth's here. What's up, Seth?
Oh, yep. I see Seth.
I see Lisa.
Yep, there's Lisa, and I missed somebody else. My chat keeps jumping. I think that's it. Breaking the silence. Did I say that? And then, of course, we have just good old Captain Burke here. I just got to tell you, I gave my best friend her skulls, and I got a double squee when she actually held them in her hands. She said you did an awesome job, and to tell you thank you.
No problem. Anytime. I got a bunch more. I want to get more. I want to get more freaking supplies so I can freaking do more stuff. Like I can't give these things away for free forever. But
Yep.
I do have more.
Yep. I have something. I got something specifically for those in the railroad community.
Getting cookies. I'll tell her to say hi.
It's a train whistle.
Say hi.
I've had them things.
I've never blown it before.
Oh wow.
Hello.
And I'm afraid if I do, I'm going to scare the hell out of my dog.
Yeah.
Shall we find out?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay, there's the dog.
There's a puppy.
What's that?
Hey, puppy. Puppy.
Ready?
She's like, no, Mama, no. Oh, look at her.
No, I'm not having that.
Away. She's going to go hide under something now.
Was not as loud as I thought it was going to be.
No.
And I don't have much air to fucking be blowing on this thing, but
I don't either. I'm still recovering from being a smoker.
I am a smoker of a couple
I'm still
substances.
recovering from smoking.
Right? Oh, I know what I didn't get done. I got a green couch cover.
Hey, I'll be back in a few minutes. I got to go do a couple of things, okay?
All right. You can just drop yourself into the basement and stay there. And then let me know when you want back up.
Hang on.
Yeah, I got it. Hey, Gemma. Good to see you. I got a green couch cover that I was going to put on my couch before the live stream, and then I ended up doing a million other things, so it didn't happen. But did you see my new toy, Anthony?
Yeah.
It takes a lot of air to blow this thing.
I think so. Say I got one too, and it will choke you because I remember when I used to smoke, I tried to blow it, and it choked at me. Yeah.
Hey, Melissa, Adam's Life, welcome. Melissa, I sent you a link if you want or can. Yes.
When you start choking like that, you're meant to back up a couple of inches.
goes up to my lips and no further. See?
Yeah, I was up in Colorado when I got one like that there at the train ride, and I remember I blew on it, and I started gagging. The guy goes, "You smoke, right?"
Well,
I was like,
and
said,
it takes a lot of air to get these things going.
"Yeah, because you got to blow through 4 holes at the same time." Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, well, you
I spent $2 on this at a secondhand store.
Oh man,
Wow.
you lucky, because I paid $12 for mine, and that was like 9 years ago. Of course, I was at a tourist attraction.
Yep. Right. I don't know where this came from. It doesn't have anything stamped on it like a tourist attraction. So.
Yeah.
Okay, Melissa. Lisa,
Well,
I think I
laughing
sent
you like a squat. Bog off.
If it was from one of the tourist attractions, you would know they usually have their brand like burn into it. Like me, I was at Colorado Springs, so I said on Colorado Springs.
Spawn the bird?
Yeah.
The bird over that big goes to nowhere?
Huh?
What?
I got mothball cookies. Sorry.
All I heard was
I know.
Hey, big mate, you're used to having things in your gob anyway.
I must be. Like broken teeth.
Well, you called me Nicky, so you're going to get shit all night now.
Yeah. It's okay. I'm used to it. Anyway, in Colorado Springs, if you go, I think it's to the west of the town, there's like a...
Oh, you talking about on the other side of the Garden of the Gods?
Yeah, there's like a bridge.
Yeah. That's where I was at, yeah.
Did you ever look
down? Remember,
I
I used to live in Lake George, Colorado, which is north of Colorado Springs.
Did you ever look down?
Huh?
Did you ever look down?
Oh, yeah. About pissed myself, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
you have the Garden of the Gods, and you also have the Cave of the Winds.
Garden of the Gods is pretty cool. We went there at night for a show.
If you're ever anywhere between Colorado Springs and in the middle of Lake George, you got to go to the Garden of the Gods, and you also got to go to the Cave of the Winds. Beautiful.
And also, go to Yellowstone before it explodes.
Yeah.
There's so much shit in one area there. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah.
We only went to the main attractions.
Yeah, and then you got all the natural bridges, too.
Spent a month there,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's a lot. Between Denver and Trinidad, Colorado, there's a lot of shit to do.
You just don't want to walk off the path over in Yellowstone, or you might not ever walk it again. I
spent an entire month and 2 weeks there with my brother. My brother lives in Trinidad.
Wow.
And I was there like a month and 2 weeks and didn't even touch half of what they had to do.
Well, we were on a 9-day vacation, so
yeah.
We started here and drove all the way the hell out there.
Well, shortly after my wife passed away in 2012, my brother made me come stay with him because he didn't want me flipping out on people. Well, he knew my wife was my anchor, and when you got a tendency like I do, and your anchor's gone, you kind of fly off the handle sometimes. Yeah,
I know that one.
Yep.
It's like the day my mom died.
Oh yeah.
Got out of the hospital. I talked to her in the morning. On the phone, she sounded fine,
Yeah.
Like 9:30. But and the hospital gave me a ride home, so my brother didn't have to leave her.
Yeah.
I walked by when I got there and I said, "Hi, Mom, I thought you were sleeping." 5 minutes later, my brother come out and goes, "I think she's dead." What?
Yeah.
But, I just call 911. You don't know.
Oh, dude. I know for the first 4 months I lost it because my wife died in the bed next to me. I woke up the next morning to go to work and found her.
The pastor for her church They were driving to Milwaukee, and she died next to him
Yeah.
in the car. That must have been rough.
Yeah.
He was the
Yeah, it
best
was sad.
they ever had, you know.
I tell people all the time, I may wish a lot of bad shit, but I never wish that on anybody to wake up and find your loved one dead next to you. Because it fucks with you.
Yeah.
Hey, Joe.
Especially the fact that I spent 2 hours trying to revive her, and then the coroner had to tell me, son, don't feel bad because she, it's time that, I actually found her. She'd already been dead for 3 hours.
Yeah.
So, wasn't nothing I could do for that way. But, you don't know that when you wake up and find somebody like that. You just try. Yeah.
My brother, he had no idea what to do. I said,
most people don't. They just freak. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, all he was thinking about was money. Shall we put her in the freezer? I go, no, you call 911.
Oh, no. When their lips are blue and their eyes cold to the touch, no, they're.
Yeah. I go, see if she's got a pulse,
Yeah.
She might be in a coma,
She didn't have shit because
she was ice cold.
when I finally snapped to, I realized her tongue and lip and everything was that dark purple blue, and that's like,
Yeah, that's a mom thing, though. She waited until she knew I was going to be okay because I was in the hospital for my second stroke.
Yeah.
She waited until I knew I was coming home.
I don't know.
Anyway.
I know after that morning, that was September 9th of 2012 when that happened. And it's funny how when bad shit burns that day in your head.
Hang on a second, guys. I got to interrupt a little bit. Gemma, I am really sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
That really sucks. I totally know how that goes.
Oh,
That
yeah.
happened about a year and a half ago. So I'm so sorry. Well, guys, I actually want to do kind of a check-in with everybody. I know we're enjoying the talk and stuff, but if you guys chat, you want to just let me know what's going on in your life. Let me know how you're doing with all the quarantine shit and the virus, and just I haven't checked in with you guys for a while, so that's kind of why I'm doing this, just to kind of see how everybody's doing, aside from the fun banter we usually have. If there's serious stuff going on and you want to talk about it, or you need some advice, or just want to get people's input, hey, you're at the right place. So, hey, Carrie Ann, hey, Whiskey Woman.
Hello, Carrie, Whiskey Woman.
And just in case you're wondering, behind me, that's me as a slushie or a glass of tea or something. Yeah. Me and Dreams were playing with Facebook Messenger with all the different filters and all the turn yourself
this
and that. And she snapshotted a couple of them.
Yeah, you do it.
I got to load the other one. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. I don't know anything about Facebook. I'm not on there enough.
Well, they got that. You can do it on Snapchat too.
Yeah.
Oh, did you guys hear the Mixer's quitting? You know what Mixer is?
It quit? It quit? Yeah.
Yeah, Microsoft is shutting it down.
Oh,
well,
wow.
Yeah, because they're shit anyway.
Yeah. But, they had a bunch of really big Twitch streamers go over to Mixer, and they paid them.
Well, now they're all back on Twitch now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It will be. It hasn't completely shut down, though.
Yeah, War Duck was like, he should just stayed there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But.
Well, the problem with Mixer, they catered too much to Microsoft and Xbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can't do that because I'm sorry, all the gamers out there, 80% of them are on a PlayStation. They don't have nothing to do with Microsoft. Yeah.
Right. My son has a PlayStation. I've never had a console.
That's all I ever own is PlayStation and the Nintendos. I've never owned an Xbox in my life.
I'm toast.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see it with the numbers at the top, but there's actually a piece of toast sticking out of my head with a little face.
Yeah, your toaster.
And every time I talk, the toast talks at the same time as you do. It's pretty funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
I don't know. The face on the toaster kind of reminds me of the old face on Magic Mirror and Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It kind of looks like, that little train has the weird faces on it, and they got all different faces for different trains. It kind of looks like that a little bit. The creepy train.
Hi.
Hi.
I didn't even see you down there until you sent the private message. She said the basement is cluttered with Donna's crayons.
I got my doctor appointment set up so I don't have to go to the hospital anymore. You go doing the virtual thing with Google Duo.
That's good news.
Well, hey, right now they don't want anybody at the hospitals unless you died.
Well, I will have to go there to get my port flush,
Yeah, but I'm talking about the main hospital itself here, like
Right.
our hospital. Unless you have COVID and you need respirator and all that shit, you don't even go there. They open. You got to go down the road to the urgent care.
Ours
And then
is
they-
not like
then they see-
overrun. because
Cindy,
all
I sent you a link. You can come up.
Cindy.
Check the green.
all the
Hello,
extra
Adam's
cases
wife.
are unemployed.
Hi, Cindy. Hi, Lorna. AKND Scrapping. Welcome,
Yeah.
everybody.
So I'm kind of in a safe zone here a little bit.
Yeah, because
Dave Wilson asked how Ken was doing today. We went to the doctor this morning, and they weren't going to let me in. And I finally looked at them and said, "Look, this appointment was actually for me." And they went, "What?" And I said, "I'm the one giving him his meds, and I need to know what I'm doing and how much to give and what's appropriate and why we're giving him this much of how many and all that.
right.
So
Yeah.
I need to talk to the doctor." And they were like,
Well, yeah.
"Oh, okay."
Yeah,
There's always
yeah.
an
Because
exception.
you know what my
We got
next thing would. You know what my next thing would have been to them. You need to teach me, because if I do something, kill them, I don't want to be in here later. Y'all blaming me because you didn't teach me.
Right.
Yeah. Well, we got set up. They're gonna have the diabetes educator call us and set up a phone appointment and all that. And we got the insulin all straightened out and got the answers as to why he's on such a, 2 insulins and kind of a large dose and blah, blah, blah.
Right.
And, so he's back on both insulins, taking the appropriate amount, all that kind of stuff. And,
You're a nurse, right?
what's that?
You're a nurse?
No,
Oh, I thought you were a nurse.
no, I'm
work
just
on
his
that.
wife, but maybe because I come across as having a lot of medical knowledge.
Well,
Well,
technically, you're
I
his
do
nurse.
medical stuff. I started taking care of my mom when I was 15. She had cancer. I got you, Cindy.
But you
Yeah,
got. I mean,
one
technically, you are his nurse, just like my wife.
Cindy.
Yeah, I am his nurse. So, but
I
I've
thought you
been
were gonna
doing
do a job at the
medical.
hospital after this. I didn't know.
Yeah, I've been doing medical stuff since I was 15 when my mom was sick with cancer, and it just kind of comes naturally. I'm actually gonna go into phlebotomy, so it's all it's all easy for me to understand and
And
for the most part. So
That
Yeah,
and I learned depending on the insurance you have, the more you can have shit done away from the doctor or the hospital, they actually pay for it.
yeah. This is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I might be able to get like a grant from the
Yep.
county to be
Yep.
his caretaker for the next however long.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I need to check
Work
into
that.
that.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you can do that too, but actually, if he gets on like the first year and a half I was on my deal, they were doing that for her because they knew she was taking care of me. But it
Well,
eventually ended because I got to where I could actually walk and take care of myself,
well,
to a limit.
I found out that they don't even consider somebody for disability until they've been disabled for a year.
2 years in this state.
Here it's a year. In the state, it's a
here
year.
2 years. It
So,
takes you 2 years
yeah.
to get disability, regardless of why you're there. It's a 2-year waiting.
So Miss Cindy, how are you doing?
Process sometimes takes long. Took me 7 years.
Okay. So I just have a serious just like, how's your mental health? Not well. Not well at all. So Hi, Lissy. Hi, Dave. Hi, everybody. So Anthony and Susan and Dave and some of the older people. I was in a chat earlier with somebody else. And guess who comes up on panel with me?
Mhm.
Noodles 1980.
Oh, geez.
And he came out swinging at me.
What the
That
fuck?
that one time in Nick's room, it wasn't him. It was a fake account, and he's sorry for what that person said. Somebody, quote unquote, sent him screenshots, and that Nick had doxed him and given the wrong address for him, but the right phone number. And because of what David and others had said, he went to his police department because he felt threatened by us. And he doesn't understand what my problem is. And he doesn't even know how I know him. And I said to him, I said, you know me through Nick and Gaffa. He goes, I don't even know those names.
Yeah,
I'm
he does.
like, I know he does. I'm like, you know what, Noodles? I can deal, because the other two people that I was up on panel with, I went up because we had disagreement. And I wanted them to know where I stood. And I said, look, I can handle Linda and Kim, and we can walk away respectful but disagreeing, but I can't deal with a liar. And so if you can't at least respect me well enough to not lie, I'm out. And I jumped off. And then I saw, how's your mental health? I'm like, Susan, how do you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean you don't know who they are? Somebody sent me screenshots. Yeah, okay.
Wow. Yep. Sounds like another troll we know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
First of all, he
Bottom-
came on he
bot-
came on Grizz 270 crying that same shit,
He-
Cindy. And I said that's funny that if someone had hacked you, it's funny that your voices sound so alike. Because I said I've heard you robotic and with your regular voice.
Yep.
And here's the thing. Guess who's in the chat cheering him on? Botter.
Oh,
Well,
jeez.
Yeah.
That Butter
And I'm
and
like,
the same person.
Yeah, but Cindy, what
I'm
how
like-
many times have I told you? You just gotta quit giving a shit.
right.
Stop worrying about.
Well, that's why I jumped down. I'm like, I can deal with you because he's like, I'm so sorry what was said to you. That was horrible, blah, blah, blah. Should never been said to you as a widow, blah, blah, blah. Because they were saying that Joey killed himself because he was married to me.
What the
And
fuck?
so, yeah. And I'm like, look, if you can't man up and be honest, then I'm done. I can handle anything. I'll talk to you
Yep.
and I'll walk away probably disagreeing with you, but don't sit here and lie to me. That I won't stand for. And I left.
Yeah.
Yep.
I had some trolls on Pogo, you know, like a gaming site chat, and they were trying to troll me and my future girlfriend or whatever, who I found out later because I got sent screenshots, but it was after the fact by a friend from the Netherlands that was in there, and she saw him. It's complicated, but she saw her. She eventually had, I don't know if she thought I was never going to come down there or what, but I showed up, you know, to Florida. And then she went off to California and got married to this guy she was talking to in there.
Cindy,
Cindy, Butterman
Yeah.
and Noodle, the same person.
Yeah.
So
But anyway,
he was typing as he was talking.
Yep.
Cindy,
Wow. What a loser.
I need to
Anyway.
say this.
What?
I don't want you to waste any bit of your energy that is precious to you to get well on anything that is in a chat room.
Well, but here's the thing. I was up on a panel. I didn't know. All of a sudden he shows up, but it's a different name. It's some name I don't even remember the name. And so I didn't even know who it was. And he goes, Cindy, we need to talk. And I'm like, can you tell me first who you are? Well, I go by Noodles 1980. I'm like, oh my gosh. I said, I don't want to deal with you. What you said to me and my son was no, I didn't say that. Somebody took my name and I got screenshots, and what they said to you and your son was horrible. That's not me, but you can't keep going around telling people that you know it's me. I'll do what I want. And don't tell me you don't know who Nick and Gaffa are. You damn liar.
No, he's upset because his ass got doxxed, and there was nothing fake about either one of them. Address and phone number.
Yep.
Yeah, I've got handed to.
In fact, I even know where the little fuckwad works.
Good. I love that. Dave
He
Larson,
knows.
I got out of there. I wasn't even going to discuss nothing with him. I was gone because if he was going to, I thought for a moment he was going to fess up. And then, of course, he didn't let me down, and he didn't. So I was like, I'm gone. If you lie to me, I'm done with you. I can handle anything, and maybe we'll disagree and we'll walk away, and that's fine. But you sit here and you lie in front of all these people. No.
Yep. But you did the right thing by just getting yourself out of the situation as quick as you could. So
Yeah.
Now, Dave, if you farted and all your hair fell out, I want a video of that. 'Cause that was a hellacious fart.
Okay, can I ask a repulsive question? When you farted, what hair fell out? Just asking. Asking for a friend.
Well, if his hair fell out of his head, I'm sure it was a nuke because the hair on his balls had to melt too.
I got a little off track the last time, but these trolls, nobody ever knew what to say to them, you know. But they got on me one day, and I'm like, "Hey, Mister, shut the hell up, or I'll bust the broom off in your butt." Silence for about 5 minutes.
Oh,
Nobody said nothing. They were all laughing so hard they couldn't
this
type.
This troll is like no other. I can promise you that. I've dealt with trolls before.
Yeah.
This troll is like no other. That's all I can say.
But yeah,
And Anthony and Susan can back me on that.
Oh yeah.
I don't know where I got that, but it just came out of my mouth, you know, or out of my finger.
How you doing?
Gaffa.
How are you, Justin? Hi, Gaffa.
Hi, Sandy. How you doing?
Hi, Carrie Ann. Captain, my precious friend.
No, he changed his name. It's Captain Tennille now.
You shut up.
Somebody needs to sing.
See what happens when I'm on meds for a couple days and miss the lives?
Come on, sing it.
I love you, Captain.
Come on, Captain, sing it. Love will keep us together.
Think
I'll
of
tell you
me,
something
babe,
about-
whenever.
I'll tell you something about muskrat love. Buddy.
I gotta dig around and find my high school art book. I know it's around here
You
somewhere.
make me choke.
Captain Jerk it.
We'll back up next time.
Back up an inch.
Hey, give me a little more credit than
Oh,
that.
my
Back up a
goodness.
couple inches. Fucking dream, back up an inch. See that? She's already got it down pat. Just back up an inch.
I'm learning. But I had something cool happen to
Yippee-yi.
me.
What's that?
I had something really cool that happened to me, and I went total fangirl, okay?
Okay.
Michael Winslow, the guy that does all the voices and starred in Police Academy,
Yeah.
he had a live stream. He
Yeah.
was asking for suggestions for new voices or content and stuff like that. I gave him 5 good suggestions. He read them out loud and wrote them down. I felt so important.
That's cool.
Nice.
Go.
That's cool.
Nemo.
Oh no,
Awesome.
Carrie Ann hugs.
he still gets me every time
I
he
love you, Carrie
impersonates
Ann.
Jimi Hendrix.
Hey, Carrie Ann, how you doing?
I told he cooks. He's a
Lucky.
really good cooker, and
It's Lucky.
I told him to do a cooking video and then do the sound that the vegetables make when you slice and dice them.
Oh, screaming and
and he wrote it down. He goes, "Hey, wait a minute, Dream, slow." And like, it was awesome. It was awesome.
That is cool.
There used to be a guy up in Wisconsin, Dallas, called Mr. Sound Effects, Wes Harrison, I think his name was. And he did all his mouth and his Shure microphone. It was amazing. He
Oh, wow.
glass doorknob and a glass brass and glass going downstairs, pour windows in the car and the window shoots out. You know, it was pretty cool. But the whole
Back in January.
Japanese.
Back in
Japanese, if you don't say hello to me, I'm going to turn my camera on and you're going to watch my head bust open. Just saying.
Back in
Oh,
January,
Susan.
I commented on one of Caesar Milan's videos, and he actually commented back directly to me, which was pretty
Wow.
cool.
cool.
So I did a little
For him to
fangirl
be
thing
so
on that.
busy. For him to be so busy in his chat, because I've seen it. Wow, that's awesome, Susan.
Yep.
Wow. Well,
I'm green screen.
I'm so corny, and I know others probably have done it already. I'm not the first because I'm not that unique, but I wrote him a little note and told him how I was approved in your room.
Mm-hmm. Right on.
Cindy, it is so beautiful to see you here. How happy I am right now.
Thank you.
I just love you so much.
Gabby, you're so damn mean. What was I gonna say? Oh, Susan.
Yeah.
So, I have ordered a CBD. Like it's like in a ball, but it's thicker than, a jar. It's thicker than like cream, but it kind of looks like that and feels like just small little grains. But the lady at Whole Foods says that works better than anything. So they were out of it, but she is going to order it for me. And I was going to tell you. So I said to my 2 neurosurgeons that my headaches are getting worse, and what am I going to do? You know what they told me, Susan? They go, well, we'll have to set you up with a neurologist. What?
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
They only do surgery.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You got to understand, they only do the surgeries. They don't do the diagnosis. They don't point out what your problem is. They let the neurologist do that.
Yep.
Well, they said that
Neurosurgeon.
the headaches are not from the surgeries, that I've had the MRIs and everything, and the pain meds work on the surgery site, so they don't know what else is going on. So I have to go to a neurologist. I'm like,
Yep.
Really? That sucks.
Yeah. But if they can figure out what's going on, then it's a good thing. So
Yeah.
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 And what he meant by it's not from the surgery, it could have been something that was triggered by the surgery, but it's a
Yep.
whole different
I
symptom.
never thought about that. I never thought about that, Anthony.
So you got to realize when they start cutting on your body tends to do some funny shit sometimes.
Yeah.
Right. And I was cut on twice in
In
1
the
week.
Yeah.
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 you
Well,
know,
that's what I'm saying.
in the
Of
same
all the-
area on the brain. So I'm wondering if you're right.
Well, I'm just saying, of all the parts on your body to be cut into, your head's one of them that doesn't like it at all.
Ow.
Yep.
No.
Sure.
Anthony, no, it doesn't.
No, I'm just saying. 'Cause, I mean, people's like, well, how do you know? I said, I've had a blowout up here. Trust me, it doesn't like it.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
You know. Yep.
I had a vein go.
Well,
How
now
lucky.
that's not good.
No, but hey, it's patched. I got 2 stents and a coil. I'm holding tight.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
And the
good.
last time I went and had my procedures done, they said that the scar tissue was forming around it like it should. So that was another plus. Because even though it's scar
Yes.
tissue, it reinforces everything.
Mm-hmm. Well, initially, Anthony, that's so funny you say that. When I went in for my first surgery, that's what they thought the problem was scar tissue.
Well, sometimes
Because
you can't get too much of it. Yeah.
Yeah, and so that's what they thought they were dealing with. And then when they realized, holy crap, no, it's an infection and it's actually on the wires. I don't care how much antibiotics you take, wires aren't going to absorb the antibiotics. And they're like, nope,
No, because
we got to take everything out.
well, it's not even that. You got to realize sometimes that contaminant was already in the wire. You know?
Right. But I had had it for 11 years. And I had
Oh, I
no
know.
Yeah.
problem. And then all of a sudden I started with a really like size of a pencil eraser. I'm like,
but-
erosion. And then all of a sudden all this.
Yeah.
But you got to realize anything they put in your brain, okay, it's the same thing as like a pipe fitter. When they weld a pipe, what's the first thing they do after they weld it? They x-ray it. Because,
Right.
it might look pretty and all that on the top, but they x-ray it and there's a gap. You know what I'm talking about? And that gap, kind of like
Right.
when they do surgery in your head, they leave a gap and then they shove a wire in there. And like I said, that wire is metal, but it was formed at one time. You don't know what's trapped in the middle, and it slowly dissolves in your head
Yep.
and
Sure.
releases all kind of goodies. Yeah.
Well, what's so incredible too is that my neurosurgeon was talking to David right after the surgery. Obviously not me, but he was telling David 11 years ago this was top of the line for Medtronics. He told David, he goes, her system's really antiquated now. I'm like, geez, because it's not like you go in every so many, miles and get a new system put
Yeah.
in now. And it's like, what do
Yeah,
you mean
but-
it's antiquated?
But see,
It's
that's
got
the
11
thing.
years, I guess.
Yeah, but that's the thing, though. Science is always changing. Because think about it. You can buy a computer, brand new, top of the line. 3 months later, it's obsolete.
Yep.
Yeah.
True.
Gemma,
True.
I'm glad you're here. Just hang out with us and chill. I'm sure if you want to come up on panel, we can figure it out. I don't have you on Hangouts, but I bet somebody's got you that could get
Hi,
you.
Gemma.
You're
Hi,
more
precious one. I'm going to jump down because I've got like some adult things to do. I'm going to pretend to do
Okay.
them.
Love you, Cindy.
But I miss you, Captain Jerk. It's good to
Hey,
see you.
Cindy,
But I
I'm
just
ready
had to jump up and tell you all what happened. I was like, is it me? I know I've had brain surgery, but come on.
Yeah.
I know who you are.
I wouldn't
Yep.
like it.
This is not string cheese.
It's you. It's you.
Yeah.
That's how they treat you anyway. It's you.
I'm glad you came up, Cindy.
Hell yeah.
Hopefully,
Thanks, everybody. I love you all. Bye.
Love you, Cindy.
Mm. Have a good night.
okay, Gemma. Well, you're always welcome to come up. That's, so anytime you want to, you're welcome.
Ooh, that's nasty.
Anyway, I got off the track. I started talking about her. I had to teach her how to. I've never had diabetes, but but I had a friend that did, so I knew a little bit about them, you know, shots. And I had to do a lot of shots in my own stomach for Lovenox. So I know how much she hates needles, so I had to help her get used to giving herself shots.
Yeah.
What were you taking shots for?
Oh, I had
Diabetes.
the wife. I had Lovenox myself.
Yeah.
What's that?
That's a blood thinner, right?
Yeah. It's a needle. It's really expensive. It's like $500 a shot.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
Wow, buddy.
But yeah, they give that to a lot of chemo patients.
You have to be rich to be sick.
Well, I'm glad you're here, Gemma.
Yeah. I had to do 14 days, and then they put me on. What's going on? Oh, there we go. That's after I had a couple on clocks, but then I had to do it again. So all of my hair on my belly was gone by the time I was done. Shit's nasty.
Wow.
You ever come back?
Enemies.
No.
Well, did it? I just got a quick question. When they first started you on chemo, did they do the tablet or did they go straight IV?
IV.
Okay. You know what I'm talking about, the tablet. They used to take the
there's
tablet
so
and nuke it, bring it in. They're wearing these suits that look like something out of a movie, and they hand you this pill and they want you to grab it and swallow it.
No. They wear all these suits anyway when they're.
Oh yeah, that chemo. Hell yeah, they better. That shit'll light you up.
Yeah.
Gamer.
But they take them off and then put them back on the next time they come in.
Right.
There's a procedure. They do it one thing so you don't get sick. There's so many different things they gotta do now.
I have to give Gamer what he deserves.
The creamiest of cheese, the freshest of sausage. Huh?
No,
What the hell?
You know.
What, are we having
I
fun?
hear you too.
Yeah.
Well, that was back in like 99 or 2000. You know.
Love him first.
Yeah, Gemma, I had a situation where nobody told me that one of my best friends had expired, and I didn't get to know for days after it happened. Nobody contacted me. No one.
Try showing up at one's house to visit them, and they go, "Oh,
I was not invited to any of the freaking celebrations of their life. I was not invited to the wake or the funeral, and I that's fine. That's for the family anyway, a lot of the time. But I was not invited to anything, and nobody will speak of it to me.
Wow.
That's like with Tom's friend. We're really glad that his wife told us exactly what was going on. We found out that day that he passed.
Yeah.
Thank you, Susan, for helping us out there through that.
Oh, that's no problem at all. I'm glad I could.
The guy that Tom was stationed with, on Memorial Day, he fell off his porch, hit the back of his head. That had one seizure. 911 was called, had 3 more seizures. Had brain surgery. Put on the ventilator until 2 weeks ago.
It's fine, Gemma. It happened like 4 years ago.
Justin's friend. I mean, we're just still in the morning phases here. It just doesn't feel real that this guy's gone.
Well, it's hard for it to feel real when you're not interacting with that person every day and then feeling them, missing them because they're not in your life every day. It's like I've had many friends pass away, but I wasn't like seeing them every day. They were people I saw once every couple of years. So yeah, I was sad, but it wasn't, I felt like I should be sadder or like I should mourn more or something. But then like when one of my best friends died a year and a half ago, I just like totally felt that because I saw her like several times a week and I worked for her and she was like a big part of my life. So and that was like, okay, I guess I thought I was just like totally not caring or something, and it was like, oh, okay, I guess if they're in your life every day, you miss them a little bit more. So
Yeah.
but
One of our
Gemma,
parts,
I am so sorry for your loss. I really am.
one of our parts guys used to deliver every week to us from Milwaukee or somewhere near there for a certain car brand. He fell off his roof and was killed. And so the next couple times he wasn't there, and it's like, where's I can't remember his name. I was just gonna say Jim because that was his real name, but where's Jim? Oh, he fell off his roof and died.
jeez.
You know?
All right,
Sorry
Melissa.
that you went through that, Mike.
What?
Sorry that you went through that and finding out like that.
Well, it's just a parts guy that we knew, but we liked the guy, you know. He was really nice.
Okay, Lizzie, we'll see you.
But
Thank you, Dave. I try.
it's just when your time is up, it's up, I guess,
Yep.
How's everybody doing with the current state of the world? The writing, the
I'm not talking
anger.
about any of that stuff. You guys can go ahead. I have nothing to say on that subject.
Well, I was just was watching some footage and some news from Seattle, and I was just shaking my head because now the protesters and rioters, because they've gone way beyond protesting, they've actually killed people.
Oh, yeah.
They claim that they are trying to basically get rid of racism by their behavior in the CHOP section of Seattle. And it's like, how do you get rid of racism by killing other people?
You don't.
So I'm seeing a lot of real like separation between what actually happened and what the original protesters were about, and then what everybody else has taken it and used it as an excuse to go do.
I got to tell you this, Susan, and it has nothing to do. I'm not saying this because of the protests, and I'm not saying this for anything to do with current events. If people are killing people of other races to get rid of racism, that is racism.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
But no,
I
that's
totally
not
agree.
what they think.
Yep.
That's not what those people are thinking.
Yep.
They got
Whole thing is a mess.
people from Madison. They want to take down Abe Lincoln's statue. Why?
I know.
He didn't like black people. What?
He's the guy that freed all the slaves. Hello.
Yes.
Where
Yes.
are they getting their history from?
See, this is why I didn't want to start this subject because
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine.
My bad.
I'm not going to start. I'm not going to start on this. I'm going to go because I got invited to another stream, and I can't talk about this. I gotta go. But thank you for having me up, Susan.
See you later.
Thank you, Dreams. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, everybody in the chat. I'm gonna go. I'll be back later.
All right, take it easy.
I love you all. Have a good night.
Bye, Justin.
But yeah, I watch this during the day. I watch some stuff on YouTube a lot. Sometimes it's trains, a lot of times it's stimulus updates. There's another guy that I watch. He does stuff. The black man, and he's saying how crazy all this. What's the point of this? What are they trying to pull? You
Yep.
don't get it. You don't live there, but he's like down somewhere south.
Yep.
But he's very intelligent.
Well, a lot of the people that live like within the CHOP area of Seattle they don't understand what these people are protesting or what they're being violent about, or it doesn't make any sense to the people that actually live there.
I don't think
And they're
doing
begging the
violence,
city
no.
to have the police come back in and take care of business.
Yeah,
So
that's what he said. They should just clear house, take it back.
yeah,
And if the police won't do it, just get a bunch of people together. I'm not saying that's what they should do, but that's what he said too. I digress. He says, but one guy come in and started taking shit down. He hit a gun and they backed up, But
yeah,
he didn't shoot anybody though,
yeah,
But if you had a posse of people, of regular people that wanted their town back,
yep.
they were there, what are they gonna do then?
Yeah, it unfortunately when you start doing that, instead of taking care of
Yeah.
the situation, it just inflames it because the rioters want
Okay.
that. They want a reaction. They want something to fight about, and they'll go up against anybody that comes at them.
I think that's what the mayor was thinking too,
Yep.
She'll get bored of it,
Gemma, I am really glad you've got Justin as a friend and that he helps you like that. That's just, everybody needs somebody like that. So I'm really glad you've got him.
The only thing keep me sane is my train. Well, it helps me calm me down a little bit,
Yeah.
I was checking for PVC pipe, seeing, what cutters I would need, the best one I could get for the cheapest price, kind of stuff,
Yep.
And then checking prices from like Home Depot or versus Amazon,
Yep.
then what sizes I need, I already figured that much out,
Yep.
If cardboard ain't gonna cut it. Well, for now, but
So Carrie Ann, how are you doing these days?
I'm reading.
I'm just sitting here getting cooled off.
And Dave, you want to kind of update us on how your house selling is going? It sounds like that's going on the good end there. Welcome back, Lisa, if I didn't say it before. That's good to hear, Carrie Ann.
Yeah. When I heard from my other guy that I watched, he does houses too, but he's doing stimulus check updates. Houses are selling pretty quick now. People are getting multiple offers in one day.
Yeah.
Buying a house is another story.
Like the house that we live in now, when I found it, it had only been on the market for 3 days.
Wow.
And we were literally the first and only offer. We were the first and only people I wasn't even going to let this place slip between my fingers. Hey, Joe's Campbell's.
Right? It's like a trailer, or is it like one of them, I don't know, manufactured home and they put it on a foundation? I don't even know.
It's a trailer. It has skirting. It's, all that. But I think the wheels were taken off or something. The hitch was taken off. It's been sitting here since it was built and brought in, and the same people owned it from when it was built.
Right. Well,
and it's in a permanent community. You don't see people wheeling their houses in and out of this place. This community's been here for years and years, and the same houses have been here for years and years. So,
Yeah.
and they're all really nice. They're trailers, but you don't feel like you're in a trailer when you're inside of it.
Right.
So it's
My mom's trailer actually had more square footage than our house.
yep. Well, my trailer where I live now, my best friend lives in a little house a couple blocks away, and I have probably twice the space she does. But part of that's because she has a basement, but she rents it out to her dad because it's got a kitchen in the basement and a full bathroom, so it's basically a like a mother-in-law apartment or something. So
yeah, it's rare to see him with a basement,
yep.
Like where my mom's was, it was kind of locally owned, sort of, but then some big outfit bought it, and then they with the outdoor theater, and then they turned that into part of the park, and
Even our storm is still coming.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
Well, we've got something rolling in. We've had severe weather watches today, but the sky has just been kind of a nasty gray, and it is just like 100% humidity outside, but it's not raining. It is just miserable outside.
I saw that on the
The
radar.
winds are
And yeah, the wind has picked up here quite a bit too. So I am so grateful for air conditioning. Holy cow.
I'm grateful for my little toy here.
All right.
I'm glad we have central air. I don't know how we survived without it.
We've got central air here, and it's been since I was 18 since I've had central air, and I forgot how nice it is.
Well, the original one, we got a new furnace and air put in. My buddy was doing that, so we got it at cost.
Nice.
Like, got the furnace. It was a Carrier. That was pretty good at the time. And then the egg oil and the thing outside
All right.
for like $4,000. It was pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Basically cost. And so we gave him an extra $500 because, he wasn't making nothing on it. And we knew that,
Yep.
But
Yeah, at least it's multitasking.
finally, it lasted 20 some years.
Wow.
It lasted longer, but somebody didn't change the filter when they said they were gonna.
Oh geez.
Not her or I. I wonder who that was.
Okay. I went we had the AC repair guys here the other day, and it was funny because the whole time we've been here, we've been trying to figure out how to get the air to like go on and off with the thermostat.
Yeah.
And we hadn't been able to figure it out. The HVAC guys come out, and he's like, "Come here, let me show you how to work this." You got to set the heater unit, or set the unit to cool, and then set the thermostat to heat, and then it'll work like it's supposed to.
Huh.
I'm like, okay, that's kind of not what I would have thought, but it works, so why not,
Yeah. I mean,
we've got a leak in something in the outside unit of the central air. So they filled it with, or they used some, their version of stop leak, and it's got a UV dye in it.
Right.
So if it leaks again, because we lost 2 pounds in a month of Freon, and that's a pretty big leak. So they basically, if they have to come back out and recharge it or fix it, they can tell right where the leak is with their UV light.
Right.
So.
Yeah, we use that in cars before too.
Yeah.
I'm not an expert on car stuff by any means, but they expected me to be, but I had no training whatsoever. They showed me how to use the machine for like 5 minutes, and it's like, there you go. I double charged my first one. I double charged it.
Yeah.
I know how to do it with just the thing, with the can, but This was a
Yep.
special machine, you know, and a bunch of valves. Now the machines are way better. You just push a bunch of buttons, tell it what to do, and it just does it.
Yep.
Well, what happens when you're a body man painter? You gotta know everything. I should have never left my job when I was painting semis and stuff for Joe, and then I don't know why I applied at City Council dream job, but it turned into a nightmare.
Oh
Yeah.
dear.
I hate that, you know.
That can happen.
Yeah. And then he fired me for getting sick. That's when
No,
I got
what
my
the hell?
spot, you know.
So,
Oh,
Joe, how are you doing today?
I had a lot. I could have sued him, but you know, I'm not that kind of
Yeah,
guy.
you could have, but that's discrimination.
It's also illegal in Wisconsin.
Yeah, highly illegal.
And his former partner, who used to fill into me when I was sick or whatever, he went off on him. You finally found a guy that can keep up, and now you're getting rid of him because he's sick. He went on. He cried. It's the first time I ever seen Ron cry. You know,
Yeah.
he gave me a hug on the way out.
Huh.
He's a good guy.
Oh, crap. I forgot to call the hospital and give them the insurance information. Ah.
Can do it tomorrow. I'll remind you.
Yep. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Joe, are you moving? You said you're good packing, moving houses. So you yourself are moving? Because we just did that like 2 months ago. I know all about that.
Yeah.
I'm still living amidst packing and moving boxes because I have not had the time or energy to unpack.
Well, I've never showed you this pile over on the other side. I'll show you. Speaking of boxes, we used to have a mountain of boxes, though. I don't know if you can see it over there.
No, I can kind of see it.
It used to be up to the rafters.
Wow.
Amazon boxes. They're all broken down now.
Wow.
Takes a few of them out, but you know, this is like a catch-all. I'm trying to straighten it up, but I can only do a little bit a day. You know, like I got my over here in my area, kind of, sorta, picked up a little bit, but I can't do everything all at once. You know.
Yep. Well, as long as you keep getting a little bit done at a time and just keep making progress, that's all you can do, and that's better than not doing anything.
Damn thing! I had to help her. She got off work at 1. And then she went to the grocery store because we're getting low. So she brought me chicken home, and then after I ate that, then I told her, I said, we gotta get these out. We have a maple tree, and the little helicopters that come down. You put one in a pot and it won't grow.
Yep.
Put the crack of a sidewalk or next to your garage.
Yep.
Or in your bushes.
Yep.
An eaves trough. We
Yep.
had trees went up there a couple years ago. But so I rode I can't walk around too good, so I rode the lawnmower around and pointed at shit and picked that up. You know, I was helping her. A couple of times I got off the thing, you know. I had the lawnmower, the rider, and I had the pole saw, you know, the extendable thing. I had that in there, and she was stacking branches on top of the lawnmower, and I'm riding. It was kind of fun.
Well, that's cool. You're helping each other. That's awesome.
Got over by, the neighbors have a pool up ground, and there's a couple trees over there that have grown up into big trees because it used to be just a bush, and now they're big trees, you know.
Joe, this is the picture that I was using behind me while we were moving. That's what it felt like.
Yeah. I know the feeling. I have stuff that I don't even know where the hell it is.
Yeah,
or out the garage.
well, we labeled all of our boxes what room they were supposed to go in.
Yeah.
But our help, they just got sick of reading the boxes and just started putting stuff in the storage room. I'm finding stuff for the kitchen that I've been looking for every time I dig in the storage room. I've actually got somebody coming over that I'm giving, like they literally have like no food in their house other than ramen noodles. And so I'm cleaning out all the non-diabetic food, all the non-diabetic friendly food from the house and giving it to them, which is like, I got a package of 80 hot dogs from Sam's Club. That ain't getting eaten around here. So,
I got that for a month.
Yeah. But anyway, so I'm giving her all the food that I got to get rid of, and she's going to help me dig a twin size mattress out that got buried in the storage room that I'm giving to somebody else that her daughter doesn't have a bed. She's sleeping on the floor and she's like 2. And I'm like, no, this kid needs a bed. At least a mattress,
I don't have a bed, but I sleep in the recliner because it's better for me,
Yeah.
I have a hiatal hernia. If I laid flat in the bed too soon after I ate, then I'd be getting sick or something,
My dad had a hiatal hernia. I'm pretty familiar with what that does to you.
It's gotten a lot better. I haven't had indigestion or anything for a long time now.
That's good.
Well, I didn't know I was 386 pounds either.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I'm like I'm like down to like 290 last I looked. So that's quite a bit.
Right on.
Impressive, sir.
I didn't have an appetite for 9 months either,
Yep. That's a hell of a way to lose weight.
Yeah. That's what I hated about cancer. Well,
yep.
I think at least it was something we could cure,
Yep.
Well, they're going to keep checking me just to make sure, but,
Yep. They can put it into remission and hopefully permanent remission.
Yeah, well, technically, I'll have to do it all over again in about 10 years again anyway, but, 10 more years, that's what they usually said,
Yeah.
But
Okay.
I think I had it. Oh, nice.
What is it? Oh, it's your crystal.
Yep.
That's beautiful.
But it's pretty.
I like the way it's wrapped.
The ad on Facebook was like for $35, and I went to Amazon and I got 2 for $14 of the same thing.
Nice.
Yeah. Sometimes you can get good deals on Amazon, but you got to be careful.
Yep.
Like when I bought my computer parts, for example, I just happened to be looking at the right time. I got my 1 terabyte SSD. You know the difference between a hard drive and an SSD?
Yeah.
For half price.
Nice.
And same thing with something else. My RAM. I got 32 gigabytes of RAM for half price too. Same day.
Nice. Well, like I order SodaStream syrups for my slushies and for my SodaStream machine. And if you look really carefully, you can find most of the major flavors like I get cola, cherry cola, and Mountain Mist, which is like Mountain Dew, in a 4-pack for $19.99, and it actually gets sent from the SodaStream company to Amazon in the 4-pack, and then Amazon just puts a new shipping label on it and sends it to my house. So the 4-pack pretty much coming straight from SodaStream. But if you buy the bottles individually or like in a 2-pack, it's not the same price, or even like I at one point they were trying to sell me 2 bottles of cola for $35.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, go fuck yourself. I'll wait till the $19.99 stuff comes back. Hey Max, I sent you a link if you want. Check your green room under Ken's account?
Well, I was looking for adult diapers, you know, and I'm dicking around on there, and I found these. These are just bad, but same brand for. I gotta get it. Celine Hall.
Use those wisely.
And
Okay.
he- like for like $54, I got like 2 huge bundles of.
Nice.
I can't afford them now, you know.
I get the Walgreens brand normally
Yeah,
because it's like 34 for $17, and sometimes it's buy one get one 50% off.
whoa,
But my doctor finally wrote me a prescription for them,
right,
and so I actually get them free now. But the brand that this company delivers sucks ass. I mean, as far as like absorbency, right on, but fit.
yeah,
The ones they sent me, because like in the ones from Walgreens, I wear a small medium.
yeah,
They sent me a medium and they were like totally tight. I'm like, and they gave me like 7 freaking bags of them. And I'm like, and they won't take them back.
right,
So I'm like, okay, I got 7 bags of these things that don't fit me. Great.
right.
So, and they can't order more for me until the 1st of the month. So I just went to Walgreens and bought a pack of the brand name Slim Fit ones. And
I got because I ran out of these, and we went to Walgreens, and I got the Depends. You know,
yep,
they were the cheapest at that
yep.
thing. But
I like the
somebody-
fit of the Walgreens brand.
I didn't see a Walgreens brand when I was there, but I wasn't looking. You know.
Yeah. If you decide to look, it's in a blue bag. And you just have to look and make sure you buy the one that say men's, because the
Yeah.
packaging is the same for men's and women's.
That was the problem that I had with the ones from Amazon. They were unisex.
Yeah. Those are
They were
crap.
way too big,
Yeah.
and it felt funny on me.
Yep.
They probably fit you just fine, you know.
Yep.
Or built different, you know. Obviously,
I bought one pack of unisex ones because they didn't have any other ones.
yeah.
Yeah, I went to a different Walgreens the next day and picked up some of the women's ones.
Yeah. But as far as the pads go, you know, I don't know what you want. You know, the pad inside them ain't enough.
Yeah.
On the Depends, it might be, but just
I-
for accident's sake, because you know, I start pouring water, it's just like you know,
Yep.
you know what I mean. But
Yep.
because it's like anytime I run water, sometimes I just stand. I don't got to pee sitting here, but I stand up and go do something, then I gotta go.
Yep. Yep.
Sometimes I run over there to the drain, you know. At least it gets flushed out pretty good with the washing machine, you know. Sometimes I'll bleach it just because, you know. Oh, you know, it doesn't matter, you know. It gets that pissy smell, you know.
Oh yeah.
See, that's what I need. I need a drain in the floor of the studio so I don't have to leave the live stream. I can just, you know, shut off the camera and do my business.
Thanks, Max.
I forget where I found it, but somebody sent me a thing of a redneck porta potty. I forget what it was. I don't remember where I found it. Facebook sent it to me a long time ago. It was hilarious, though.
This
Seth,
is
how are you
missing.
these days? I know you're
This is
chat, but
missing.
you don't say a whole lot. How are you doing?
Anyway, yeah. So when I talked to my doctor and I talked to her, been suggested before, she can rate me. I didn't know she could rate me a I almost said subscription. Prescription.
Ken says that.
Yeah.
Prescription.
My one time in the emergency room gave me some, and they told me maybe ask your doctor. You know, this is like back before I had chemo. You know, when I,
Yeah.
you know, I don't want to get into detail because it's gross.
Yeah.
But poop was coming out every time I went out.
Consider yourself too well, right?
Yeah. But they sent me home with some diapers, a whole box of them, you know. With no bag. I had to carry them. In the middle of the night, watching those stupid diapers. I could have called her to get a ride back, but I knew she had to work, so I just walked back, you know.
You know, I've
Look
got
at this.
I got the point where, oh, that's cute. I go into Walgreens and I come out with a bag like this big that comes with its own handle, right? So,
Yeah.
and then they ask me if I want it in a bag, and I'm like, you don't have a bag big enough for this, and it's got a handle. I'm good. And she's like, well, I thought you might want to cover it up, and I'm like, okay. I've had 2 abdominal surgeries. I've had 2 kids. I've had other stuff, and my bladder doesn't work right. I'm not embarrassed.
I don't
That's
care.
not my fault. Just
I
a
don't care
fact of
either.
life.
I'd walk outside with no pants on. I don't give a damn. You can't get me arrested. You know?
What?
I would.
What?
Yeah.
What? Oh my goodness, what? What are you trying to tell me? Is Timmy in the well? Did Timmy fall down the well? Really? Do I have to go get him? Oh!
That's the dog with the pretty eye.
Yes.
I love that dog.
She's got a lot to say.
Really? Really?
Those eyes are mesmerizing.
Are you hungry? Are you hungry?
She's hungry. Look at the mistake.
Okay, guys, it's time to feed the dogs. I'll be right back.
All right.
Mike and I can talk amongst ourselves.
Yeah. See my flag?
I love your flag.
What's the Forrest Gump hat? I don't know if you can see
I
it, but
love it, Mike.
back it says Bubble Gump Shrimp Company.
Oh, that is so cool.
I got a lot of bubblegum hats. I got like this one and a red one, like what Forrest was running with
Yeah.
on his run, and 2 train hats, and then a rainbow hat from Bubba Gump, and another one I think, and this is a shirt too.
That is cool.
I just
That has
can't-
got to be the most epically awesome movie that is ever
Oh, I-
was.
100 times. If there's nothing else on, I can find that. I'll watch that. So it's on HBO for a long time, on demand, obviously.
I'm a Star Trek girl myself.
Yeah, I gotta start watching them again.
I've
I
been
haven't seen
binge
all of
watching a lot.
Well, I got a lot of time to what I ate, like doing train stuff or on here watching YouTube videos. I go upstairs and watch a movie or doze off. You never know. I
This
actually
one
watch
is
a
the
video.
master of dozing off.
You'll be watching a movie, next thing you know, I'm waking up and it's another movie. You know?
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I hate is when I don't change the channel to something before I go to on demand, and I wake up after the movie's over, and then it'll sit there and wake up and Dr. Phil's on. I hate Dr. Phil.
Oh, I hate Dr. Phil too.
I don't like counselors or anything in general. I had bad experience with them. I don't mind psychiatrists. The one I had was pretty
Yeah.
good, you know.
Carrie Ann, go back and look at some of my live streams. You have nothing to be embarrassed about.
Yeah. We have no shame around here.
Trust me, I can't remember my own live stream. You have nothing to be embarrassed about.
Max, if the water does get green, if you don't have chlorine in it, I know a
But
guy
you have plenty of energy.
if they didn't, you know, keep putting stuff in it year round, it would get green in the summer. It was pretty cool when it was good. I almost broke my arm swimming in his pool.
Jeez.
Swimming, I used to be on a swim team, and I was like swimming so fast that I was like half wet, you know, and swimming so fast I didn't realize the pool was so short. Like 4 strokes and my arm hit the side.
Oh, wow.
That's
Yeah.
one thing I've never done, learn to swim.
Really?
Um,
I found out my daughter doesn't know how to swim, and she's 22. And I'm like, okay, we need to fix that. I need to teach you. I mean, I'm sorry,
one
but
of my bullies tried to drown me in a swimming pool.
oh, wow.
Oh no.
Yep.
Tried to hold my head underwater on the 9-foot end.
That is not cool.
Well, see, you're built like a lot like me, and my daughter's built like me. We have built-in flotation devices.
Yeah.
I don't sink. I cannot get to the bottom of a 10-foot pool if my life depended on it. It's
can teach you
impossible.
No,
It just-
I show you how. I float pretty good too. But
Okay, Mike, you got to come fight for me to teach me how to swim.
I see you there, Joe.
you're kind of far away.
I didn't know there were saltwater pools. That's a new one on me. That must be an Australian thing.
We went to Noah's Ark, and I had something hit me in the leg. I bent down. It was a $20 bill. So me being me, it's like, what's the odds there's more money down it? Nah. I just dove under the water and looked. I saw $20 bills floating everywhere, and I started grabbing.
Wow.
I ended up with $100.
Wow, nice.
60 or 80 at least, you know. And then one got too far out in the deep end. I just let that go. I didn't want to be the guy that got sucked into the pool, you know.
Yeah.
To the bottom, like, oh, you know.
Hey, Susan, what do I do? Blue or purple next?
Are you talking about the 2 that you bought?
Oh,
Yeah.
you're talking about your hair.
Why not a combination of both? You can mix up parts of the dye. Just kind of figure out what ratios. You can, even though it's a kit, you can still mix parts of it together, and so you don't waste it.
Yeah.
I can help you. We can chat on Facebook video, and I can help you with that if you want to.
Yeah. I gotta get those clips.
Show the boxes again so they can see what colors you got. I'm gonna make you big.
Oh, right.
So one is a purple, the one on or it's amethyst, so it's purple, the one on the left, and the one on the right is blue.
Huh.
Those are gonna be so awesome. Put those together.
I like that purple.
Thanks, Mike.
And since you've got somebody else doing your hair for you,
Uh-huh.
we could actually, I can do some research and tell Tom how to get kind of that ombre thing going where it fades in and out. I can figure out how to do that and tell Tom how to do it.
Okay, so we're going
or you could do like,
Purple into blue.
or you could do like the top, like kind of section it up, pull some up, and do like the top, like the blue, and the underneath the purple, or vice versa.
I don't have my hair thick enough for that yet.
Oh, okay. So you're like me. I can't really do that either. I don't have enough hair.
I almost have to do one or the other until my hair's thicker and longer.
Yeah.
I went to the beauty shop with Chris one time because her husband told me to take her, so she didn't have to drive. You know. So
Okay. So we've got. We should vote on this, guys. So blue or purple. And by the way, amethyst is my biker name in the church that I go to, because I go to a biker church.
That's
They-
the color.
My vest says amethyst on it. So, okay, in the chat, you guys, blue or purple?
Okay.
You decide. What color does Dreams go next?
I would have never guessed you were a biker.
Well, I'm kind of a wannabe.
Oh,
I've always loved motorcycles. I've always loved
Let me
being
write
a
this down.
passenger. I cannot personally drive a bike. I'm not strong enough. I would love to have a trike. That's kind of my dream, but that's.
I always
Okay.
dreamt of having one. I painted a bunch of them. We did I forget what year it was, but it was pretty old, like a panhead. Most of them are pretty old, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it was like, and everybody kept telling them, nobody can match the color. You can't match the color. I matched it,
Nice.
you know. And then we put the stripes on it, matched those, and so it was all like original. Like nobody said you could not do it, you know.
Wow.
But he come to pick it up and start crying, you know,
Nice.
because it cleared over everything, you know.
Yep.
So far, tie.
Well,
Then he-
Max earlier said the purple is beautiful. And then Lorna said blue and Carrie Ann said purple. What, Mike?
Oh, you had to go home and get more blankets.
Oh.
Not to
Okay.
stop the tears, but
Yeah.
He was it was so pretty. I mean, I liked it too, you know. I wanted to see it all done.
Yeah.
I'm getting a panic.
This local dude, he was the head of the Ted Nugent fan club here locally. And so he's been with Ted, he hunted with Ted, blah, blah, blah. And when they had a parade in Milwaukee, Ted rode that bike in the parade.
Wow.
I didn't even know about it because
Aw.
the reason I found out is I was friends with a biker lady online. And the reason I became friends with her is her daughter.
That's purple.
Fibromyalgia, and that's how we got talking.
No, Joseph purple, yeah. Okay, I'll be right. Well, I'm actually going to be right back really quick. I'm going to drop into the basement and come back on with my phone. I need to go fix Ken's dinner, and I'll just take you with me.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, I think purple would look good on you.
Thank you.
I think I see a tinge of purple now.
Yeah. I did purple with Susan.
Yeah.
This is
Well,
my normal hair color, so.
You got that blowing in the wind look. It looks good.
Aw, thanks, Max. You're so sweet. Okay, we need to adopt Max, Susan.
Right?
You talking about me?
Talking about you.
Oh,
We're gonna adopt you.
okay.
You're ours.
Oh, and this lady on Twitch, she knows I never had a dad, but the other day she goes, we were talking about something, and it's like, I'll be your daddy. So I said, okay, now you're my daddy. I'm older than her, you know. She was like bend over backwards and give me a shirt off her back, you know.
Aw.
She's like,
Don't you just love people like that?
yeah. But then this other lady, she does like chain mailing that I know. She lives in Seattle also, but nowhere near they just bought a new house. When they first moved out there, they were almost homeless, but now they got a house. And all because of the money people in her chat gave her and what she made off Twitch. And selling them. She makes like, oh, I don't know if you ever seen them. You know, chainmail stuff.
Yeah.
Then they got those fiddle things. You can just twist them. They got rubber bands in them and rings. Pretty cool.
My brother does a lot with swords and armor, and he's got some chainmail that he made. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I got some leather worker friends on there too, you know.
Oh. Dreams. The first 2 cherry tomatoes off my plant.
Nice.
I'm
So
a
beautiful.
tomato man, you know. Give me a tomato about this big, like a super fantastic or something.
I'm making portobello mushroom burgers.
Oh, nice.
So they're portobello mushrooms, and they're basically stuffed with a hamburger, onion, garlic, pepper, tomato mix, and then I throw some mozzarella cheese on the top.
I bought like a whole thing of portobello, sliced them up, fried them in butter, and ate them. It's better than meat.
Oh yeah, that's a good way to do it. I'm trying really hard to stay away from like butter and, you know, because we're not only dealing with diabetes, we're dealing with high cholesterol and high blood pressure. So
I got, you know, I got cholesterol pills too. Don't know why, because it had nothing to do with my heart attack. Unless it was more clogged than they thought, but because I was off when I started chemo, that's when I had the heart attack. Not because of the chemo, because of the procedures before that, you know.
Yeah.
Off my meds for colonoscopy, the biopsy, and when they put this thing in. Like 6 days worth of off it, and then some of that stuff I probably bled, so that blood clot. You know, I clot really easily without thinners. You know, you could beat me half to death and I wouldn't bruise. You know.
Yep.
That's so much. You know, I've been like that for a long time. Even on blood thinners, I don't bruise. You know.
Shit, Ken had freaking major surgery and come home without a bruise.
Yeah.
They cut into his back and he was not bruised one bit. I get mystery bruises all the time. I don't even remember doing anything, and I get a freaking knot and a bruise this big on my leg, and I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
So does Carolyn, you know. She gets bruised really easily.
Carrie Ann, I can get you the recipe that it was a basic recipe that I tweaked a whole lot, and I'm more than happy to share what I did. And I had to put it together in a recipe to send to my mom, so I can definitely send it to whoever wants it, because those cabbage rolls were freaking fantabulous. So
yes, you just.
So here we have
shit right now.
I can get there. We go. Dinner in the Instapot.
Oh, I wish we had enough room for one of them.
You know, if you get an Instapot, you can get rid of a lot of other things. I got rid of my electric fry pan. I got rid of my pressure cooker. Got rid of a couple of other things, and this goes where they went. And I have extra space because I got rid of like 4 things and
Yeah.
got this. My mom and dad actually gave this to me as a housewarming present.
Yeah.
And
We
I
just
use
don't.
it on a daily basis. I literally use it every day.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I should get her one.
And don't skimp. Look for sales and get the 8-quart one. The 6-quart one and the 4-quart one, I've heard so many people complain that they cannot cook what they want to in them.
Yeah.
I got the 8-quart one. My parents got it for $30 less than anywhere else at Sam's Club, and because it was on sale.
Yeah.
I love the thing.
There's a
Well,
Max Boston note. Do you enjoy cooking in your new kitchen?
We have
I
one of
love it, Max. I absolutely love it. I could not do the cooking I do right now in the old kitchen. It would have been impossible. So yeah, I'm loving this kitchen. It could not have come at a better time. So
our kitchen is a little bit small. I mean, I have a closet. My closet in my apartment was bigger than our kitchen. Our bathroom's even smaller. I have a big closet in Texas for a 2-bedroom, you know. It was pretty damn big.
I gotta see what Ken's doing. I gotta tell him I'm making his dinner. You got 15 to 20 before it's done. I just put it in the Instapot. So I will let you know when it's done.
I'm so glad I didn't eat tonight. I am just feeling really sick.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm dropping down off of here so I can go back in the studio because I'm echoing.
I think because I got it's hot here.
Oh, yeah. That would make me feel sick, too.
How do I get out of here?
Like I don't want to eat anything. I don't want to look at food right now.
Heat tends to not do me any good either. I'm glad it wasn't humid.
Look outside. No, look outside. Over there, he's got his new AC going.
Ever since the chemo, I'm a little bit cold.
Hey, Ganna.
I've got Oreos, so I'm giving them to my kid. Don't need diabetic issues tonight, do I?
Well, yeah, our kitchen sucks. The coffee pot and the canisters and her little pile of stuff over in the corner takes up like all the way to the sink, you know. And then the toaster and the microwave takes up the other part with all her cups on the piled up on the toaster. So you need 2 cups actually? They're all piled up, you know. Nobody uses them, but they're piled up on top of the toaster. Yeah.
I've got coffee cups that I use like once a year.
Going now.
One of them, it's got the song "Happy Birthday" printed on it. It was from my birthday when I was in 6th grade. My very first coffee cup. I can't get rid of it.
Well, they're cups like this, but way smaller, like from work and whatnot, you know, with the lid.
Yep.
And I could see him serving a purpose, but.
Oh, thank you, Carrie Ann. Do you like it when it's more see through?
No, you remember when Hardy?
It suddenly appears when the green stops. It's kind of funny.
Remember when Hardy's had the moose cup?
Yeah.
Up until like last year, I still had some of those.
Wow.
Now we got Wisconsin Badger cups because they're newer, you know, and a couple other ones, you know, from like.
I still have some of the Winnie the Pooh cups that McDonald's put out years ago, like when my kids were little.
Yeah. But, you know, we keep them. I don't use them every day, but we keep them back behind there, and they're laying down because there's a big pile of them.
Yep.
And, I'll make iced tea or cold brew iced tea.
That's so funny.
Yep.
And put a little sugar in it.
Yep. I picked up we have like some glasses and other things, but not really anything that matches. So at Sam's I picked up it's like 4 different colors, 16 glasses all together, some short, some a little bit taller. And so basically 2 of each color, 1 of each size.
Yeah.
Or no, 4 of each color, 2 of each size. And they look like they're like glass, like they're crystal, but they're actually plastic.
Right.
So it's kind of cool.
We got some glasses kind of like that. I don't know where they came from, but used to belong to Sam's Club. We had to quit because every time we went there, we spent $800.
Wow.
Well, to be fair, first time we went there, we bought a chainsaw and a bunch of other stuff. We needed
Where's that?
for like the trailer and shit,
Oh yeah.
Okay, Jan, I'll get that to you tomorrow. I'm not really all feeling all that great tonight. I think I got too hot.
Oh, that's not good.
Yeah.
Are you drinking enough water?
Here.
Man, when I was painting down in Texas, I stopped sweating one day.
Ooh, not good. Hey,
I know.
Lisa.
My boss was gone too. He said, "Be careful." So I stopped and drank I had a big 3-gallon jug full of lemonade. I drank all of it. Then I started sweating again.
Yep.
Suits in Texas heat does not mix.
That's pretty scary when you quit sweating. That's like that could become life or death really fast.
Oh yeah.
Because
Really?
you lose the ability to cool yourself and fry your brain in no time.
Yeah. Well, I had coffee in the morning. I knew something was up because I was sweating like a pig for a while, and I didn't go to the bathroom. I don't think I peed all day.
Yep.
That's how hot it was. It was like over 100.
Yep. That Texas heat will just kill you. It's crazy.
Yeah. Well,
That's okay, Max. There's a definite lag between StreamYard and YouTube. So
yeah. But I was painting his Corvette too.
oh wow.
73 or 72 Vet. I remanufactured the part of the front end that was busted off because he knew I was good at fiberglass. And he asked me, "Do you think you can fix this?" I go, I broke off half my snowmobile hood on the bottom in the front because it was a barbed wire fence. I said, "No problem, I can fix that." He was surprised how well I did it. He started that. He goes, "Jesus Christ, you remanufactured the whole thing." And then, Beth are kind of like Ripley.
Yeah.
I mean, the damn thing straight,
Nice.
Entire old vet straight. And then we painted it, base coated it, cleared it. I says, I can make it even better than what it is right now. Wet that and clear it again.
Nice.
And he says, "We'll see." And then after I did that, he's like, "Holy shit, man, that's way better."
Oh yeah.
He wanted to start doing that himself. I showed him how.
Susan, I'm going to jump down and lay down for a while.
All right, go take care of yourself, hon.
I just headache, dizzy. I don't feel right.
May check your sugar.
Okay,
All right.
I'm going to go lay down.
Be safe.
Well, I'm not sure who all is here. I know that I did send out invites. Check your green rooms. If anybody is here that wants one that didn't get one, and I'm not hooked up to you on Hangouts, you're not hooked up to Ken, we can figure out another way to get an invitation to you.
Yeah. It's like I don't even know how these people use Zoom. I don't know. I don't have it. And I got Google Duo now for the doctor appointments.
Oh, okay. Ken tried to call me on Duo one time, and neither one of us could hear each other. It was weird.
God.
And he
Well,
actually called me back, and it still didn't work. So
it was like I got money for this PC. They have that. I don't know what they're going to be using, but I'll be on this PC because I have a camera and a mic, you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully they can hear me.
Yep.
First one's going to be with my record doctor. I have not seen her for ages because she was pregnant with triplets.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I was on chemo and I didn't, you know, there was no point in me going there, you know.
Yep.
And then my urologist, he knows her pretty good. Everybody knows her, you know.
Yeah.
Even though she was an intern at the time, they something popped up and I had to read it quick.
Oh.
Because if you see me leaning, I'm reading something, but it was just something about Rock County Courthouse, you know.
Oh.
Protests, you know. We got them downtown now. It's like, great. Look, they don't burn the courthouse down; they just rebuilt it. You know?
Lorna, if you want a link, shoot me a message in Facebook Messenger, and I can get you a link there. Just tell me that you did it, and I'll check my Facebook on the computer here, because usually I do it on my phone. So.
But what else is new? You already heard about my crooked tubes. I don't know if you can tell if they're crooked, but I'll show you. They probably look crooked. They look crooked?
Kind of hard to tell from here, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't look bad from what I'm seeing, so.
Maybe it's just because I'm looking at it with one eye, you know?
Yeah. Oh, okay, Lorna, I gotcha. No problem.
There's my cable. In the freezer,
Yeah.
we don't hear open. Some asshole unplugged it. That fish, never open that fucker again.
Right?
Never. I should like screw it shut. Put a padlock on it and not give anybody the combo.
Just haul it out of the house, shut, and tell them don't open it until you're at the dump or something, right?
We're afraid to move it. Well, we'd have to hire somebody to come get it.
Yep.
And tell them, dead fish in there, don't open it.
Oh, God.
Well, there was some fish in it, and then when they unplugged it, Junior was living here with his friend at the time, you know. And somehow or another, I don't know why they unplugged it. It was plugged into the socket over there, and it had an actual clamp on it where you couldn't unplug it.
Yeah.
They took it off. Well, what the hell they wanted to plug in? What was so important? But
Wow.
so that's ruined, you know.
Yep.
And then, of course, there was piles of garbage bags in the garage because nobody took the garbage out, you know.
Wow.
And then painted
Yeah,
the
Max,
wall brown.
Max, I'm with you on that one. It is a little strange having people in your house doing stuff.
Yeah.
I'm getting to know the HVAC guys because they keep having to come back for my air conditioner.
Yeah. Well, it's like the guys that put our new furnace in. What we got in the Mana this time. There's a line or a Cadillac now, you know. And they were pretty nice, and they even checked out the thing outside, you know, for the air con. And the A coil was like brand new. So she don't have to worry. It's just the paint peeling on the outside of that one. It's fine outside, you know. So that's still working. Then we had one of them, those pleated filters that like, oh, what the hell are they called? Look, a Space Guard.
Oh, okay.
And that was a pain in the ass, but he says, well, they got a new thing you can put in there, but we can just cut the hole and you will just take that thing out and put this, well, it's like a 25 by 20 by 4 inch, and you just slide just buy it at Ace and slide it in there, and it sucks it right to the side, you know.
Yep.
Perfect. I think they cheap,
Yep.
but don't have to put them in there
Right
too
on.
long.
Yep.
I gotta start throwing box behind me away a little bit too. Keeping shit I don't need.
I've got a bunch of empty boxes in my kitchen I have to get rid of.
These are not, you know, they're for stuff, you know. Like my keyboard. I probably don't need the box. I don't need the box for that. I don't need the box
Yep.
for that. The power supply box anymore, you know.
Yep. Well, I'm going to shut her down. I need to go finish fixing Ken's dinner.
Okay.
So
Thanks for having me.
thanks for being here, Mike. I always appreciate you. Thanks to everybody in chat. And I will probably see you on Saturday, if not before.
All right.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.